Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've been really excited to bring you this review on two new posable raptor figures by Namu. The one on the left is the Shadow Blade Raptor, and that is based on the one from the original Jurassic Park. And then on the right we have the Tiger Blade, and that is based on the raptors that we see in The Lost World, the second movie. They are posable. This is going to be something really special. Drop a like on it for me, hit that like button so more people will find the review. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight33. Enjoy the review. And here's a little blast from the past. My original Kenner, was it? The Raptor. This is the screaming Raptor. You pull his legs back and he screams. Doesn't do it anymore, unfortunately. I think the batteries finally gave out. Yeah, it's nice to have this as a comparison to what we have now with the Namu figures. So I'll put him alongside these just to see how that looks. Should be interesting. I do have the other original Raptor figure as well, somewhere in here. I wanted to find it for this review, but at least I have this one handy. But it's just going to be amazing to see the difference. I love this toy, and I played with it all the time when I was younger. And little did I know that all these years later we'd have, you know, figures that look as real as these by Namu. Alright, so I'll give you a look at how the figure is presented when you first get out of the packaging. It's all protected underneath a plastic wrapping there. You've got a stand that you can assemble to hold her up. You have to attach the tail. Hopefully that'll be easy, but if not, I've got a heat gun ready to go. Alright, you get some spare hands as well. You didn't get those with the Jurassic Park 3 versions, so that's a new addition. Well, first impressions are this is incredible, and it is a big step up from the Jurassic Park 3 versions. Like, it just balanced straight out of the box, and I just warmed up the end of the tail to get it on there nice and easy, and that really helped. It's on there really nice and secure now. It just feels like an upgrade, it really does. If you know what I'm talking about from handling the Jurassic Park 3 ones, the Blood Knight and the Blood Queen, is it? I have both of them over there to the right. I'll get them out and compare them for you later. But it is an improvement over those. It might be a little bit bigger than them as well. I'm not sure. I'll do that comparison for you later. But yeah, it is a big improvement. Everything just seems to work better now. The level of detail in the paint and the sculpt accuracy is insane. This is, yeah, I'll just tell you straight out of the gate, this is essential. You know, I got mine on AliExpress. I'm sure there's a few places you can grab them, but I wouldn't wait too long, because I don't know how many of these things Namu actually make, you know, so you don't want to end up missing out on these. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Tiger Stripe version from The Lost World next. I'm going to show them both in the same review for you. This video here will get it covered, all of it. But first impressions are speechless. It's incredible, I can't believe it. And these teeth look really sharp, and they are quite sharp. I mean, you can see at the front, the bottom row there. Watch out with those. And the interior of the mouth is painted really well. Detail on the paint job on the eye is excellent. It really looks very creepy. easy to get her in the pose where she's calling out to get the other raptor's attention when she's standing in the doorway of the kitchen. So far, no problems with any paint chipping as I'm moving it. I'm being very careful, but I'll let you know how that goes as I progress through the review here. So I think the Namu Raptors are 1/12 scale, and that's how big the Mezco Freddy Krueger figure is here. He's 1/12 scale, and that seems about right to me, scale wise, with each other. Yeah, I mean, who am I to tell you what to do with your figures? You know, got no business telling you how to display your stuff, but ooh, Freddy riding a raptor, or any number of. Oh, got Michael Myers in 1/12 scale. I might have to fish him out because I've got the other raptor, the tiger stripe one. They could both just be riding raptors. And he just sits on there quite happily, no problems. You could just whip yourself up a little kind of harness to go around the raptor's neck, and the character could hold on to it. His trousers aren't damaging the paint job as he's sitting there. I'm telling you, it works. I can't stress how good the paint job is on this. The sculpt, everything. It's such a big improvement over the last ones from JP3. This is leaps and bounds better. I mean, it's pretty much perfect for an articulated raptor, where they've really tried to get it as accurate and real looking as possible while still having joints that move. It's really well thought out. It balances so well. It's a good sturdy figure. It's a lot nicer to work with than the last ones. They were great figures, you know, because it was a first attempt. They really gave it their all, but they've certainly outdone themselves now. This is just, I don't know how the paint apps could be any better, or the sculpt. It's incredible. It looks so alive. Alright, so now we've taken a good look at this one. Now I'm going to get out the Tiger Blade version from the Lost World. Alright, here's the Tiger Blade version. Gorgeous, man. It's, oh, I love it. Love the tiger stripe look. I would have to say, you know, the original was my favorite. I love the coloring. But yeah, very close second. But then again, yeah, the JP3 designs, I do really like those as well. Yeah, I'm going to get them out. I'm going to get out the JP3 ones and get them along with these Raptors. But they are stunning, folks, honestly. They feel great. They're a big upgrade over the last ones, which I'm about to show you now. But I'm very happy with these. No regrets. And they weren't even that expensive. Like, I got them on AliExpress. I think I'll have to go and try and double check for you, but around £40 each. The Blood Knight and the Blood Queen came out a while back. Reviewed them on the channel. Still got to fix my issue with the neck. See the white line? It stops in the middle of the neck joint there. On the other side it's there, but on the left side of his neck it's just missing. so I still need to correct that myself at some point. But it's just a much more streamlined look. Everything's been redone. The feet, the legs, it's all different than how it was on these ones. They've got thinner legs, smaller feet, and then overall the figures are just slightly smaller than these new Raptors. You can get them to stand up without the little stand there. It's very difficult and they will fall over. But with these new ones, they balance really, really well compared to the older ones. Everything's just much, much better. Those bigger feet, stronger legs definitely help them stand up. I mean, you know, the Jurassic Park 3 figures, I wouldn't mind if they went back and did these again. You know, because I know they really tried their best this first time round, but they learnt from all the mistakes. That is clear. So I think they could do the Blood Knight and the Blood Queen even better. If you're new to the whole Namu dinosaur collectibles thing, I've got a playlist on the channel. It's the dinosaur playlist. Go to my main page on YouTube here and scroll down. You'll see the dinosaur playlist, and you've got all the reviews for, you know, pretty much all the best options out there that don't cost too much, because I can't afford the Prime 1 stuff and the bigger pieces. They look incredible. But Namu and W Dragon, Rebor, those are the companies where they're doing museum quality stuff for an affordable, you know, more obtainable. You know, you can save up for a little while and you can grab yourself one of them, and it doesn't take up as much space, but it looks just as good. There's reviews on the playlist. You've got comparisons between different T-Rexes by different companies. Like, there's a lot of options out there for the Rexy T-Rex from the original Jurassic Park, the female. Trying to decide which one of them. I know which one's the best now. It's the Soul of the Dragon Namu T-Rex, where it's bursting out of the electric fence at night with the Ford Explorers. That's the one I think is the best now, but it's very close. You got W Dragon's T-Rex, which is on the channel, on the playlist. That's still probably my favorite, even though the Soul of the Dragon version by Namu is technically better. There's just something about the W Dragon Rexy, that something about the eyes, they look so intense. It looks like terrifying. It really is terrifying, that one. So yeah, check out the photo sessions where I was building the dioramas to put the dinosaurs in. Like, I was doing a photo session with them. That was like a childhood dream come true, you know. I mean, obviously I'm not taking pictures of real dinosaurs, but it kind of feels like you are, because you're looking through the camera, and because of the diorama with the real twigs and leaves and the atmosphere of it all, it's like getting to do a photo session with a bunch of dinosaurs in the jungle. So check out that video. There's some snippets showing now just to entice you along to the playlist. But you'll find quite a lot on the playlist, and it should help you be better informed when the time comes to decide which T-Rex you want in your collection, what Raptors you want, what Spinosaurus you want. There's a lot of options out there, but all the best ones, I've pretty much managed to grab them all. I went through a bit of a phase last year, went a bit crazy and bought some dinosaurs. Don't have the room to display them right now, but they're all in storage safe. But I'm glad I have them, because they are museum quality, incredible collectibles, and very satisfying. You're going to love them. Alright, I'm a little bit scared that she'll fall over, but I tried to get a running pose unassisted by the stand, and it's about as good as I can do without using something to hold her up. But you'd want to switch out the hands. They give you different hands for this kind of coming at you, reaching for your pose. I'm a bit worried about taking these hands off and putting on the new ones, because I don't want to risk any paint chipping on this particular one. I really love this original Jurassic Park 1 Raptor. I want to keep it as pristine as possible. But you can see poseability is great, and it still looks good. You can see the joints, of course you can, but I don't think they look ugly at all. Get a look at the tiger blade on the rotating base. It's gorgeous. But unfortunately I do have a little paint chip on the top middle lip. See as it comes around here, just on the top lip in the middle. There it is. I've got to fix that myself. Shouldn't have to. But that's the only little issue I've got. It would have to be front and center, typical. But it should be an easy fix. Get some Revel paint, kind of bit of white paint mixed with just a little something else to get the right tone. And just lightly dab it on there and it should be good as new. Balances really well. No issues with them falling over. And go nice on the shelf. No stand required, just pose them right. It's nice to see them standing up without the plastic stands. You do get one with them, but you don't really need it. If you're doing something more dynamic with a running pose, you're probably going to need it. The proportions on this look great. Sculpt is fantastic. I mean, everything moves. Even the sickle claw on the foot can twist and turn, go up and down. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. Definitely recommend these. They are beautiful and you're gonna love them. Really, really incredible stuff. So good looking. Look at that. Just the slightest little head turn or opening the mouth just slightly. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface with the poses you could do with them. I'm just a bit worried about paint chipping. Doesn't seem as bad as with the JP3 ones. I've got no issues so far. I'll probably bring you a separate video and focus more on poses. I just wanted to do this review and show you them because there's not many videos out at the moment on YouTube of these pieces. Andy's Dinosaur Reviews is the first review I saw and he did an amazing job. I love his channel. I couldn't wait to show you these. Definitely recommend them and I'd get on the case sooner rather than later. You will not regret it.